Grounder's apron gets shorter. Scratch places his hand right in front of Grounder's chef hat. I've noticed the end of his hand is in front of Grounder's hat, but his thumb is behind the hat and his lower arm is behind Grounder's nose. How is Grounder able to hold the menu? The menu is inside out. The patches in the curtain disappear. Grounder's back label has not made its usual error yet because it isn't even there. Looks like Grounder got the rubber nose this episode. And Robotnik has the rubber arm. Grounder disappears and reappears. Since when did Grounder have a cooking dial on his body? Do you know what I hate more than catching Grounder's back label making an animation error 20 times an episode? Catching it gone 2 times in an episode. How come only walking eggs are visiting this park? Seriously, no other species is present. This candle keeps changing color. The plate disappears and reappears. The layering on the elephant goes from behind the director of the Mobius Mint to in front. If the ticket booth is triangular shaped and the flat side is facing up, then I guess the floor is very small on the inside. Wait a minute. Also, human hands. Robotnik could fall out and injure himself if he stands on his Egomatic like this. I never knew the Egomatic had that much space inside of it. Are you sure you aren't cramped in there, Robotnik? That yellow button wasn't in the previous scene. Did Sonic get bigger or did the buildings get smaller? That doesn't kill him. Was this ride designed for Sonic? I cannot imagine anyone else go on this ride. You cannot ride on lightning bolts. This is not how you fix holes in your shoes. This doesn't kill Sonic.
More of those and I'll get a free game.
But Sonic didn't pay to play the game. That's the 3rd time. Scratch and Grounder's blasters disappear. The lever and button change colors. Also, where did this lever go? Where did that safari hat come from? If this is water, then how are these openings in the floor able to appear above it? Now Grounder gets human arms?
You guys better save me.
Sonic, they're the bad guys. Since when would they ever save you?
Have it your way, but if you don't save me, then I won't be able to save you.
Huh, from what?
Yeah, from what?
Is the skull talking? The inside of the Robo-Hippo's mouth is a different color than before. Where did you get that camera from, Sonic? Sonic goes from standing up to sitting down in a few seconds. Brown tree before, purple tree now. Is Sonic standing on one leg or floating in midair? Harry, shouldn't you be in jail? Also, why is your face yellow now? The group of people behind Tails changes between scenes. We see Tails looking directly at the ladder, but then he turns around, looks up, and is climbing up the ladder and out of the hole. The ladder couldn't have moved, could it? There are no railings. That is the most accurate looking Sonic doll I have ever seen. The ground that Tails and the others are standing on changes colors. The seatbelt around the puppet Sonic changes colors. Also, Robotnik's hand wasn't visible before.
Help! I'm stuck on the roller coaster track.
Robotnik's got me! Help!
Robotnik went from doing a perfect Sonic imitation to a pathetic one.
Stupid puppet!
You should have taken the puppet off of your hand before you punched at it. Tails and Miss Possum swap places. And they swap back. Why isn't the lava melting the track? Is it fake lava? Robotnik did say it was a trap. That was convenient for there to be another track under the one the roller coaster was on. Also, Harry's face is yellow again. It gets fixed in the next scene. Happened again. And again. Sonic, Tails, Miss Possum, the director of the Mobius Mint, Professor Einstein, and the elephant have all disappeared. Harry's face is yellow again. This seems to be the substitute for Grounder's back label error. This is the next scene. And the next scene.
You get the idea.
How is everybody able to climb out of the holes? I understand Tails and Harry, but what about everyone else?
Hey, look! Sonic didn't blow out one of the candles! His wish will come true now!
Looks like I used the SpongeBob card too early. Not again, Harry.
Let's get 'em, boys!
What about the rabbit and the elephant? Jumping from this high would totally kill someone. How was this flower able to hide behind this sign? How are these roller coaster cars able to move without any tracks? Scratch and Grounder were in separate cars before reaching the Ferris wheel, but then appear in a car together. They're lucky they landed in the water. Scratch and Grounder are back in separate cars. I'm pretty sure roller coaster cars do not float. The cars are facing forward in the air, but backward when they land. How is Sonic able to pull on the knob when he is not even touching the ground? Scratch and Grounder hug each other in this scene, but in the next scene, they aren't. This hole is slightly moving. We see the track go inside this giant Sonic head's mouth, but the head doesn't have a neck. Did that big Sonic head just wink and smile? The track changed color. Please keep your arms, legs, and trends in the ride at all times if you don't want them to be buzzsawed off. This cart goes from red and orange to just orange. And now it's back. There is no seam on the elevator floor. I don't think arrows on elevators can do that. You can't cut shadows. And shadows can't move on their own. I guess this Tin Man didn't need to go see a wizard. You get the idea. You get the idea. Oh, so now the big Sonic head has a neck. The track is back to the colors it was before. I'm just going to add one sin for every time anyone survives something that should have killed them for the rest of the episode. Not again, Harry. The flames turn on twice. That cloth was not there before. Sonic's muzzle disappears for a frame.
Don't you dumbbot know you should never cook without supervision?
Sonic's voice is out of sync. Also, Scratch and Grounder have made breakfast for Robotnik many times before, and yet this is the first time that they catch the stove on fire. Notice this one when doing the ending gags. The Mobius Land sign is not on the park before it is replaced with the Robotnik Land sign.
Dr. Robotnik? Scratch made you something special for breakfast?
Let me guess. Eggs Mobius. Chocolate-covered hard-boiled eggs. Canary omelet.
Lots of spaghetti.
Think that's funny, huh? You know what I like with my chicken brains? Fried eggs.
Ooh, for a minute there, I thought you were going to say fried... whatever I am. Brains.